Well, I'm gonna make countertops today. I'm excited. Let's go check it out. Well, here we are in my kitchen. This is the new kitchen. Who knows what this room used to be 100 years ago when this house was first built, but we've pretty much replaced the whole house anyway. We've had our oven in here for a while. It's a temporary situation. Well, everything is kind of just in the process of going. It's like an unfinished painting. It's a masterpiece, but I haven't put the final brush strokes on it yet. Today, though, I think is going to be a big step. So this is a countertop that a friend was using. Bought it from him, and it happens to fit this area. So it's been a good thing for us to use to kind of cite how big and how wide things are supposed to be. We have taken this idea, and well, we decided we kind of like this sort of, what do you call it, rustic look. But let me show you what some of our inspiration is first. That way we'll be on the same page here. Lorajean will explain this part.
Well, I've always been a big Harry Potter fan, and so when people repeatedly told us that our house felt like the Weasley's burrow, I was just like, we've arrived! The
biggest compliment we could have received, huh?
Yes. I've always wanted a house that felt old and mismatched in an artistic way. And so when we were trying to figure out how to plan our countertop, we thought that we should consult the burrow in a way.
So if you're not familiar with the burrow, well, we'll show you pictures of it. And if you are familiar with it, you probably already love it. So this is a home in the Harry Potter movies that, as you can see, is obviously eclectic. None of the chairs match. The countertop is obviously either homemade or from another time. Just everything seems old and timeless and eclectic. So
we don't necessarily need to copy every aspect, but the essence as a whole is awesome. But specifically the counters and the sink, we are almost might even copy exactly because it's just perfect for exactly what we need.
So you get the idea, right? Or hopefully you do anyway. You've got vision, right? So we love old wood. We love things that have a patina to them. In other words, something that shows that they've gone through some time, like this beautiful old board that we found on the property. Also, all of the wood from the original house here is rough cut and darkened from age. It's also rotted, which is why we took the house down and replaced it with concrete. But we always knew that we were going to keep these boards and reuse them, utilize them in some way in our house. We love that the ceiling is, made up of these beautiful beams. It also has been fortified with these newer ones, but we hope to cover up the newer ones or make them look old while retaining full view of the older ones, which we think are just beautiful. Okay, let me show you how we've gone from this old studio desk or workbench to our perfected idea. So we're just going to basically rebuild this desk. We think it fits the feeling that we want, but we're going to build it out of our old pieces of wood from the house, which we think is a really kind of fun nod to the original builders, whoever they might be. I've always felt kind of a kinship with those people, even though I've never met them. Obviously they've been passed on for many, many years. I still feel like we share something, not only the same house, but the same work fashion. We've built it the same way, by hand. So I've always enjoyed doing stuff like that, and I enjoy feeling like I belong to a different era in that way.
So this is where we're going to build our sink. We're probably going to end up, well, I know we're going to end up building it ourselves. And this pretty much is going to be ferro cement.
Which is just cement that's highly reinforced with wire and other metal mesh.
Yeah, and then on either side we're just going to have two separate, I think I even want them to be movable.
Yeah, movable
just
counters.
Like shop desks or whatever those are called. Workbench.
Yeah.
Kind of a feeling. Just something that looks like we took some workbenches from some old warehouse somewhere and just went right on the either side of the sink. This was acting as our island a minute ago, well, like 2 days ago.
We always agree on everything because we also know that we are always open to change. So we both give each other the go-ahead more often than not, knowing that we'll probably change our minds multiple times during the course of the project.
And whatever we want, we equally want it to be awesome.
Yeah.
And so it will be awesome. It will be awesome.
Yes, of course it will. And if it's not, then we'll change it.
Exactly. Let's go! So while Trent is cutting some wood, I wanted to show you a little bit about things that we've moved around. So this is our kitchen table. We moved it over here. There's nothing over there for right now. We're just experimenting. We're messing around with where the furniture is going to be placed, trying to figure out what we want. This is an experiment to see what size of countertop or island that I want to build. I love this. In fact, I love it so much that I want this exact table to be my island. That way we can push it up against our other table, which we will build, and have like a huge giant group of people sitting all at one table. And we might change our minds later. We'll see. But either way, I'm really excited about the progress that we're going to be making today.
Yeah. Got 4 of them. 4 more to go. Can you help me? Good job. All right. These are way bigger than I thought they'd be. The sun is setting, but I've got a few pieces cut and trying to, whoops, can't grab it, trying to envision how this will look. Yeah, we're really happy with it. But projects like this take a lot of fine-tuning, recutting sometimes, and a lot of kind of planning as we do. It's just kind of the way we do it. We're going to spend the rest of the day in the garden. We'll bring you with us, but we'll go ahead and say goodbye now. Thanks for joining us. We'll continue this project tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.